If someone interrupts you, use these 3 psychological tactics to shut them down instantly. Interrupting is a dominance move. They're saying, what I have to say is more important than what you're saying. When you respond weakly, you accept their dominance. When you respond with these tactics, you flip the power dynamic. First tactic, the verbal override. They interrupt. Most people stop, defer, let them talk. You raise your volume by 10%, not shouting, just slightly louder, and keep talking. Don't stop. Don't acknowledge their interruption. Just continue your sentence at a slightly higher volume. Your voice dominates theirs. You're not fighting them. You're simply refusing to yield the floor. Why does this work? Because interrupting only succeeds if the other person stops talking. When you don't stop, their interruption fails. Second tactic, the power pause. If they interrupt you mid-sentence, stop talking completely, then stare at them. Silent, no expression, just look at them. 3 seconds minimum. Let the silence sit. Everyone else in the room notices. The interrupter feels the awkwardness they just created. Then, without acknowledging them, continue exactly where you left off. Why does this destroy them? Because your silence made their interruption visible to everyone. They just looked rude in front of the whole room. And by continuing as if they didn't speak, you just demonstrated what you said wasn't important enough to address. Third tactic, the question redirect. They interrupt you. You stop. Look at them. Then calmly ask, is what you're about to say more important than what I'm currently saying? Then pause and wait for their answer. Why does it work so well? It makes them explain their interruption in front of others. There's no strong answer. If they say yes, they'll need solid reasoning, and they usually won't have it. If they say no, they admit they shouldn't have interrupted. If they hesitate, it signals uncertainty or lack of justification. They'll either apologize or look stupid in front of everyone. Either way, you win. Now listen carefully. The world doesn't reward the nicest person. It rewards the one who understands power. My book, Dark Psychology: The Forbidden Knowledge, gives you that power. Over 300 tactics to dominate every interaction. Verbal comebacks that destroy. Psychological tricks to read anyone. Manipulation techniques to control conversations. Influence strategies to make people do what you want. Whether it's at work, in relationships, or in any confrontation, this book is your complete arsenal. If you act now, you'll also get Reading Minds: The Invisible Advantage, absolutely free. This book reveals FBI-level psychological tactics. You'll learn to read people like an open book, spot lies instantly, and see through anyone's mask in seconds. This offer won't last. Link in bio.